But there's also genuine women out there. And, I know right now we're sort of, and I know it's unpopular to say that in the manosphere. We're sort of, woman bashing is like the popular way to go. And I understand that it's fun, it's entertaining, but I mean, there are some pretty good women out there, and that's just the honest to God truth. I've seen too many to, not feel that way. So I'm not gonna judge all women based on bad behaviors from one.
Real quick, a big shout out to Solo TV. What's up, brother? Guys, go check out his channel. Go subscribe. He's awesome. Love his content. So go check out Solo TV, fellow brother in the manosphere.
Yeah, good to see Solo.
So yeah, actually, so based on what you just said, I have another unpopular sentiment in the manosphere, which is I was just doing a video kind of talking about this a bit, which is that I believe that a woman in a relationship is a reflection of the man in the relationship, right? And so it's unfortunate because like I understand like a lot of the guys that have these sad stories, and I have empathy for them. Even like I understand, like it hurts. I mean, yeah, some of these bad situations, but I think it's important for us to recognize and like if you're going to avoid these problems in the future, is that I think guys are like, okay, well, 98% of women are bad, and then like I just got to find the magical 2% unicorn. And really, the reality is more like it's like maybe 50% of women are like could be good for you, like, but you have to step up and be the man because women respond to masculinity, and like absence of masculinity, women become masculine, and it's like it's not a popular thing to tell guys that are hurting, that have had bad shit happen to them. But the truth is, a lot of times they screwed themselves over because they were not the man in the relationship. They walked on eggshells. They let her get away with shit, and they didn't step up, and they didn't know how to handle an emotional woman in a relationship. And so they got into that situation. And it's easy, I think, to blame women and say, oh, it's society today, it's Instagram, it's too much validation. And there's some merit to some of those things. I'm not totally discarding them, but I think there's just too much, again, I call all that victim mindset, right? It's like, if you're blaming someone else for your problem, in my mind, it's a victim mindset.
Right. And the same way all these guys in the chat, all of your subscribers, all of my subs, the same way they gravitate towards masculinity, the way, they enjoy it. They get this cool vibe from it. They feel like they're learning something. Women feel the same way about it, same exact way. And they're actually attracted to it, even more than these guys are. I'll give you an example. The woman that I'm seeing now, it was her birthday last week, and we went to a restaurant, and we went out to a few different places, and my car wouldn't start as we were leaving a place. So I open up the hood and I'm looking in, trying to figure out what's wrong. It's not a bad car, but it wouldn't start. I don't know what's going on. And she comes out and shines her light in there, and she says, she's got a smile on her face, and she's like, I like to watch. She wants to watch me fix the car. It's her birthday. We're supposed to be doing fun things, but she's enjoying herself just watching me be a man. Now, very easily, if I was like, let's call a tow truck, we got to go home, the night's over, and I couldn't fix it, that would be a huge turnoff for her. That's kind of a beta trait. It's a guy that doesn't know what he's doing and doesn't know how to be a man. Right. And I think a lot of young men out there, they just don't have basically the credentials that it takes to call yourself a man, and they don't know how, and they want to learn how.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think, because I've had experience with good women, and it's really, it's funny because like, if you are really a masculine man, if you understand that, you don't really have bad experiences with women. I tried to think back. I mean, there were times when I didn't understand what I was doing, and I had bad experiences for sure. But once I had figured things out, I feel like it was like just all good experiences, right? It's like there were certain situations where I'm like, okay, I'm removing myself from the situation, but nothing really bad. Like, you have like women that adore you, that, like you said, like she's shining light. She's like, she's like, enthralled with you. Like she wants that masculinity. And it's the opposite, I think, of what we hear so much today. Like we hear this, oh yeah, she's riding my ass. She's like, she's going out and cheating on, like all these things. And it's like, no, like, if you really are a very strong masculine presence, you'll get a totally different behavior from the exact same woman. And I think a lot of guys haven't experienced that because, again, a lot of the content in the manosphere focuses on being aware, like red pill, being aware. I think it's important to be aware of the nature of women, but they don't really focus on like how to actually be a man, especially a man in a relationship. And once you understand that, then the dynamic changes.